Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Being in the early stages of this new season now, Clark, what are some of the things that have stood out so far?
Well, you know, some teams have come right out of the gate and made a statement. Others have taken a little while to get going. But, you know, like I always say, Kevin, it's a long season. You got to stay even keeled. A lot can change over the course of the length of the season.
Granger, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Livingston. Scott can't get it to go. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. He dishes it to Granger. Shot clock at 5. Hibbert kicks to Collison. Shoots over Scott. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Livingston dishes to Wallace. Charlotte moving it around. Thomas passes to Wallace. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And it's Hibbert missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now Scott. Last game with 30 points. Back to Wallace. Over George. On target from 13 feet. Wallace has got 5 now.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Collison against Scott. Granger kicks to Collison. Back to Granger. Hibbert with a screen for Granger. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Has to rush. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte trailing. Outside, Scott. Muhammad dishes to Wallace. Rush with the steal. It's George on the wing. Has to rush. He feeds it to Granger. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And checking out the numbers for Granger. Great showing for him last season. 8th in scoring, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage. And
back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. 2 on the clock. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's Livingston. Hasn't made one yet.
And the art of verticality. I mean, Hibbert able to contest shots without breaking the invisible plane between he and the offensive player. As a matter of fact, he may be the very best in the league at doing that.
Rush the pass to Hibbert, and they pick up 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bobcats trail by 5. Now here's Livingston. His last outing, 16 points for him. Scott can't get it to go, and it's Indiana's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Passes to Hibbert. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Hibbert's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
All right. This is coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Bobcats dance team.
Bobcats trail by 7. Livingston looking for the opening. Now the pass to Scott. Over Collison. And there's Prez on the assist by Livingston.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Pacers.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Collison. Back to George. The 3. The offensive rebound. Hibbert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Hibbert's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Down low. Here's Scott. Pacers with the rebound. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep, George. Thomas grabs the rebound. The Bobcats have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Muhammad. The dish to Wallace. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Bobcats. One shot.
And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Scott after Danny Granger's bucket. Thomas passes to Wallace. Again, the Bobcats score.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Pacers leading by 4. George with the ball. He has yet to score. Granger misses.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside, Scott passes it to Muhammad. Dishes it to Wallace. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace. The Bobcats making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And the Pacers with possession here. The feed to Rush. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Boy, great recognition from Collison. That's what good point guards do. Make nice passes.
Here's Scott. The pass to Brown. He kicks it to Livingston. Back to Brown. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Brown with the finish himself in close, bagging his own groceries that time.
Pacers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And this matchup with the Bobcats, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
And the Bobcats with the new group in. Morris Diaz checked in for Thomas. Jackson comes in for Wallace. Henderson's checked in for Sean Livingston. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Scott. So it's the Pacers now.
Blocking foul called on Kwame Brown. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Foster is screen on Augustine to the inside. Foster, that's good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Charlotte. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Jackson misses. Indiana leading by 4. To the wing right side. Pass to Hansbrough. They set the pick. A floater, and Dunleavy gets it to go in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here is Augustine. No scoring in this one. Pass to Henderson. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Kicks to Diaw. Brown sets a screen for Diaw. Shot clock at 6. Brown, no good. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to 4. He dishes it to Foster. And the pass to 4. Over Augustine. The Bobcats pull it in.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Henderson outside. Augustine against Ford. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Augustine. Brown's got his second basket.
And Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
Outside, Jones. Ford a screen on Henderson. Here's Jones. Here's Foster. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Jackson misses. And so it's Indiana with it. Outside, Jones.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Dunleavy. His last outing, he had 8 points. Takes a shot at the elbow. Henderson pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here is Augustine. Still yet to score. And the rebound goes to T.J. Ford. To the middle. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Diaw. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Boris Diaw, one of those guys that creates so many problems for opposing teams because of his incredible versatility on that front line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Indiana leading by 5. To the paint, stolen by Henderson. Here's Augustine. And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Jones on the wing. With the teardrop, Steven Jackson grabs the board.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
To the middle, it's stolen by Hansbrough. And here is Ford. Nothing on the board. Hansbrough, a screen on Henderson. Here's Ford. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Ford. Hansbrough up top. Right wing for 3, Dunleavy. That one, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Indiana out in front, leading by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now here's Livingston. Scoreless thus far. A nice shot by Reed. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Jackson. Good season for him last year. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
The first one falls.
A real floor spacer for this team. I mean, Dunleavy is a knockdown shooter from any distance.
He's off on the second. Bobcats trail by 4. Livingston dishes to Augustine. Reed kicks to Augustine. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, typically, guys, Augustine is setting others up. Nice to see him get a pass himself and drill the shot.
Indiana moving the ball over. Hibbert with a screen on Jackson. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Livingston, still without a basket. Over rush. Here's Muhammad. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Augustine against Price. Into the lane. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, having the type of body that absorbs contact easily, you really have to wrap Hibbert up if you're going to keep him from scoring inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Tyrus Thomas is checked in for Charlotte. Danny Granger is checked in for Indiana. Collison comes in for Price. Free throw, good. Hibbert.
And, you know, for his size, Hibbert is a surprisingly good free throw shooter.
Augustine passes to Livingston. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now here's Jackson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Basket, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Indiana with it. 3-point lead. Here's Rush. Down low. And it's Hibbert missing. Now here's Livingston. Not a lot of room. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Gerald Wallace. He's checked in for the Bobcats. Scott comes in for DJ Augustine. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for the Pacers. Livingston hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hibbert. Indiana again missing. Bobcats have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Bobcats making the shot. Hibbert with a screen on Wallace. Granger passes to Hibbert. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
So it's the Bobcats now. They trail by 1. Pass to Muhammad. There's a whistle. It goes on Tyler Hansbrough. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Danny Granger.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1. 1.
1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Collison with it. No scoring in this one. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Wallace against Granger. A 3-ball. Hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Passes it to Muhammad. Sinks that one from the post. Muhammad's got it all tied up now for Charlotte. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. Granger outside from deep three-point land. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now, here's Scott. And stolen by Hibbert. Here's Rush. He's covered by Livingston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage. Did a lot of work on the defensive end, always trying to take away the opponent's best shooter.
And their low post defense was so strong last season, as you pointed out, with their block ranking. Teams had a lot of problems bringing the ball inside against them every game. First free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Dunleavy's checked in for the Pacers. Good on both. Now Scott. The pass to Waltz. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Pass to Granger. The dish to Rush. Here's Hibbert. Thomas covering. And Hibbert with the basket on the assist by Rush. Hibbert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Scott dishes to Wallace. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And here's Collison. Still scoreless. Granger outside. 6 to shoot. Hibbert with the screen. Beyond the arc. And Indiana, another 3.
That's his 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
And the Bobcats call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Charlotte making some changes. Mahara comes in for Gerald Wallace. And it's Bridges in for Sean Livingston. And the Pacers also making a change. George is checked in. Brown the pass to Bridges. Scott kicks to Nahara. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Inside, Brown. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brown's got 6.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Bobcats trail by 10. Scott the pass to Thomas. Brown with a screen on Granger to the inside and stolen by Hibbert. Now here's Granger. 18 points for him. Pass to Collison. Passes it to Rush. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Scott pulls it in. Bobcats have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And the Bobcats another 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Collison feeling it out a bit. Here's Hibbert. He's got 15. And there's the pass to Granger. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bobcats trail by 7. And Scott has it in the corner. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Scott's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Collison up top, defended by Scott. It's stolen by Brown. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Rush dishes to Collison. Granger outside, takes the 3. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 4 assists in the game. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the Bobcats call time here. One of the stories here, Danny Granger getting it done today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Who wants one?
Bobcats. Boris Diaz checked in for Thomas, and it's Henderson for Scott. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jeff Foster's checked in for Hibbert. Posey comes in for Danny Granger. Price, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Ford in for Darren Collison. Brown kicks to Nahara. Trying to find Henderson, gets it to him. Pass to Nahara. Diaw with it. Brown sets a screen for Diaw. Stolen away. And there's Price. That's good on the assist by Posey. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Henderson against Ford. Henderson passes to Diaw. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Pacers leading by 8. Ford passes to Price. Foster is screen on Bridges. And that one's good. Price.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Diaw kicks to Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left now here in the second. Pass to Brown. Henderson left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Down low. Diaw with the steal. On up the court. And Gerald Henderson with the slam.
Pretty healthy vertical Henderson possesses. And on display there, he's only 6'2", but he got up and slammed that one.
Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Foster is screen on Diaw. A three-pointer off the mark. Bobcats trail by 9. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the basket by Diaw. Diaw's got 4 points this quarter.
Diaw excels at staying focused, concentrating on the shot despite the contact.
Outside, George. They set the screen. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Diaw. Posey covering, driving the lane. And Diaw kicks to Nahara. No good on the 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Foster. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Shooting for Indiana, Foster. At the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Foster. And the Bobcats with a new group in. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Brown. Reed comes in for Boris Diaw. Steven Jackson checked in for Eduardo Nahara. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Bridges. Indiana also making some changes. Jones checked in for Posey. Dunleavy comes in for George. And Rush is subbed in for Price. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Augustine in the corner. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson with it. Good work defensively by Jones. And the first half is now in the books. Pacers lead by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. An exceptional performance from Danny Granger.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bobcats trail by 10. Outside, Scott. Wallace, the pass to Scott. And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball. Now Collison hasn't made one yet. Passes to Rush. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Scott. Here's Muhammad. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The pass to Livingston. Here's Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace with the screen on Collison. Here's Scott. And the 3-ball is good. Scott's got the first basket of the third quarter for Charlotte.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Collison. Pass to Hibbert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Rarely involved enough in the offense to draw many fouls. Hibbert to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Bobcats trail by 8. Outside, Scott. Pass to Muhammad. He kicks to Thomas. Now Scott takes a 3. Scott missing again. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here's Collison. He has yet to score. Hibbert with the screen for Granger. 6 to shoot. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Boy, Hibbert did a nice job timing the roll perfectly there. And as a result, he gets a good look and buries.
Now here's Livingston. Pass to Muhammad. Dishes to Wallace.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Bobcats. Gerald Wallace. 2 shots.
And that one misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. Indiana leading by 10. Collison with it. Scoreless thus far. Hibbert with the screen. The three from George. Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, this is a rookie who can hit from there. George will be a very capable three-point shooter.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Buries it from three-point range. And that's 13 points for Prez.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
There's the pass to Granger. With the fadeaway. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got assist number 5 here tonight.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Scott. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
George against Wallace. Pass to Livingston. Now Muhammad. Wallace outside. And the Bobcats another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Indiana leading by 8. Here's Collison. Granger outside. Back to Collison. Kicks it to George. Hibbert with a screen for George. And Indiana, another 3.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Inside. It's Thomas on the wing. Granger covering. A jump hook, and that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the paint. Thomas with the block, and he gets it back. That one good for 2. Granger's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Charlotte calls timeout. And he's checked in for Nazir Muhammad. In Indiana with a change here, too. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Rush. Livingston dishes to Thomas. Scott the pass to Brown. He kicks it to Livingston. Shot clock at 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Second personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And he makes the first. And the Bobcats making a change here. Muhammad's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Hansbrough's checked in for Granger. Posey comes in for George. And it's Price in for Darren Collison. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pacers leading by 11. Passes it to Hansbrough. Indiana moving it around. Price looking it over. And stolen by Scott. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And here's Price. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Posey kicks to Hansbrough. Price passes to Hibbert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you see, it's difficult to challenge Hibbert's shot once he gets the ball in that close.
For Indiana, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Roy Hibbert at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bobcats with a new group in. Kwame Brown, he's checked in for Muhammad. DL comes in for Tyrus Thomas. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Wallace. And it's Bridges in for Sean Livingston. Second free throw, no good. Bobcats trail by 10. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Jones. On the wing, Scott. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Hibbert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the shot by Roy Hibbert. Scott gets the 14-footer to fall. Scott's got it back down to within single digits for Charlotte.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Posey passes to Hansbrough. Price outside. Shot clock at 6. Indiana again missing. Bobcats have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And here is Diallo. He's got 5 to the middle. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
And they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
Their defense, as you said, was sensational last season. Opponents could not figure out a way to put up big numbers against them. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Muhammad, he's checked in for Brown. Thomas comes in for Boris Diaw. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Livingston in for Bridges. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Scott. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the Pacers call time here.
Look at Sean Livingston. Some stats on him. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 7 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Now, here's Bryce. 5 points in the game. Hansbrough, the pass to Foster. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here is Livingston. The Pacers making the shot. Outside, Scott. Shoots over Foster. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Scott.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Price. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Pacers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
A free throw drops for Hansbrough. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Charlotte Bobcats. 9-point game. Now the pass to Scott. Thomas against Hansbrough. Clock at 6. Here's Scott. Off target with his 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Hansbrough. He can't get it to go. Excellent D from Thomas. Livingston with it. He dishes it to Wallace. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for the Bobcats. TJ Ford, he's checked in for the Pacers. Scott kicks to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. No good. Indiana leading by 9. Now Posey hasn't made one yet. Foster is screen on Scott. Here's Ford. There's the 3. Posey, no luck. Charlotte's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Outside, Scott. Back to Livingston. Charlotte moving it around. Wallace misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And Hansbrough slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by Indiana. Ford against Scott. Left side Jackson. Back to Scott. Misses and the dry spell continues. Dunleavy up top. Defended by Scott. Pass to Hansbrough. Here's Dunleavy. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dunleavy's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. The Bobcats have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Livingston dishes to Wallace. Outside, Scott. Back to Wallace. Now, here's Livingston, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Scott. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Indiana leading by 14. 1:03 left in the third. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunleavy's got 11 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now, here's Scott. 22 points for him. Here's the 3. Curls it from outside. Scott's got 25 points in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Ford passes to Hansbrough. Here's Dunleavy. Spins over Livingston. Here's Foster. Feeds it to Dunleavy. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Livingston. He's got 8. Fires from deep. And so it's Indiana. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. Granger outside. Back to Collison. Hibbert with a screen for Collison. He feeds it to Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 6 assists here tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bobcats trail by 15. Pass to Muhammad. Rush with the steal. Collison up top, defended by Scott. And the foul called on Perez. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Charlotte on D. On the wing, George. Back to Collison. Hibbert with a screen on Scott. Shot clock at 5. Hibbert finds George. Over Wallace. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And you know what? The high release point George has helps him, especially when really challenged by the defense.
Now, here's Livingston. To the inside. Here's Scott. And he banks in the layup. Scott's got 27.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Collison following the score by Charlotte. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Granger against Thomas. Granger passes to Hibbert. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game. Bobcats trail by 15. Outside, Scott passes it to Thomas. Over Collison. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Granger's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas against George. Back to Granger. Hibbert with a screen for Granger. Down low. Oh, man! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now, here's Livingston. Defense right on him. Wallace outside. Over George. And there's Gerald Wallace on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got his 8th assist here tonight. Scott against Collison. Granger outside. Back to Collison. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. And George kicks to Hibbert. Collison for 3. That shot missing. Nice D from Scott.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
The pass to Livingston. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Scott. And Granger comes over to help. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 15. And here's Collison. Pass to George. Hibbert in the high post.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Roy Hibbert. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Bobcats trail by 16. Now, here's Scott. And the layup's good off the glass. Scott's got 29 in the game.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Collison against Scott. Hibbert with a screen on Wallace. Here's George. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
A rookie who's comfortable in that mid-range area. George shoots that pretty freely.
Livingston with it. No one near prayers as he lets it go. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here's Collison. Granger outside. Rush the pass to George. Now the dish to Hibbert. Granger outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And he has 28 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Livingston. Here's Scott. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Rush the pass to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
You know, not something we get to see very often. Hibbert lighting up the scoreboard.
Bobcats trail by 15. Now Livingston. It's Scott on the wing. Puts up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Granger outside. Collison kicks to Rush. Pass to Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collison. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Mid-range game of Collison, very impressive. I mean, capitalizing from this area on the court, nicely done.
Scott against Collison. To the paint. Here's Muhammad. Takes it off the glass.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. 17 points was their biggest margin. Timeout called the Pacers. with an update from the sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Granger outside. Scott against Collison. Hibbert with a screen for Collison. 5 to shoot. Here's Granger. Here's Hibbert. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rush with the steal. The finish. And rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. Livingston dishes to Wallace. Passes it to Muhammad. Wallace looking for an opening. And the pass to Scott. And he nails the jumper. Scott's got 40 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Granger outside. Indiana again missing. Bobcats trail by 10. Back to Scott. And then Scott slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And so here is Indiana. The Bobcats making the shot. Inside, here's Granger, and the slam dunk by Granger.
George was known as a scorer out of college, and on that possession, the defense may be a little too focused on that ability.
Here's Livingston. To the inside, stolen by Granger. Here's Rush. He's covered by Livingston. And it's George finishing it off.
Looks like with George, you can just put it up there, and the young fella will go get it.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And here's Livingston. Pass to Muhammad. Thomas with the ball. He's covered by Collison. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Thomas.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Collison kicks to Rush. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Charlotte Bobcats. And the Bobcats call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Jackson, he's checked in for Gerald Wallace. In Indiana with the change here, too. Dunleavy's checked in. On defense, Indiana. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Scott. Pass to Thomas. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And so it's Charlotte with it, trailing by 13. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Collison. And Rush kicks to Granger. Passes to Dunleavy. 4 on the shot clock. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Here's Scott. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Dunleavy's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Collison. Pass to Granger. Fires at the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win
for the Pacers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And you always hope to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against Charlotte.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Roy Hibbert.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And here's Charlotte. 11-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Muhammad kicks to Thomas. Now here's Livingston. Outside, Scott. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple. Collison with it. And so the Pacers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Craig. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.